Welcome to this video on the AutoSys Google Cloud Batch solution. In this video, we'll show you how Google Cloud Batch integrates with AutoSys and the value it brings to the AutoSys community. You'll learn about the core integration components, the deployment sequence, and the process of creating and monitoring jobs. Finally, we'll run through a demo. Google Cloud Batch is a fully managed, scalable, and cost-effective service for running large-scale batch processing jobs on Google Cloud. With the Google Cloud Batch plugin extension, you can seamlessly orchestrate high-performance workloads by combining Broadcom Scheduler with Google Cloud's batch processing service. AutoSys plays a central role in orchestrating operations across multiple environments, including the cloud, and synchronizes these processes with other non-cloud operations. Integrating Google Cloud Batch allows us to configure process automation centrally in AutoSys. Subsequently, we can execute and supervise all processes from a single interface. These Google Cloud Batch processes seamlessly sync with different environments supported by AutoSys, such as applications and databases. This integration allows you to effortlessly execute and monitor Google Cloud Batch jobs through AutoSys. By leveraging AutoSys' advanced capabilities, you can accelerate your digital transformation efforts with greater success. Simply define your Google Cloud Batch execute function job and let AutoSys manage the scheduling of these workflows seamlessly. AutoSys lets us build configurations with intuitive interfaces and monitor them through simple dashboard tools specifically designed for operational use. Statuses are clearly indicated, and accessing logs is as simple as clicking a button. From an operations perspective, AutoSys greatly simplifies the configuration and orchestration of Google Cloud Batch jobs. Externalizing operations to a tool with a high degree of third-party integration means we can synchronize all cloud with non-cloud workloads. Using various agents and job object types, we can build sophisticated configurations involving multiple applications, database packages, system processes like backups and data consolidation, file transfers, web services, and other on-premise workloads. The job submission sequence is relatively simple because all job definition properties are stored in the AutoSys plain old Java, or POJO job. We will use the service account token authentication with a proxy for this demo. All target system properties, including the endpoint, token, project ID, and other execution parameters, are specified in the J2EE parameters. These parameters may vary depending on the authentication method used. Let's look at the sequence of execution. We start with the three main components: the AutoSys Scheduler, the System Agent, and the Google Cloud Batch Server. The AutoSys Scheduler submits the POJO job to the System Agent. The System Agent acknowledges the job and initiates communication with the Google Cloud Batch Server. The System Agent then initiates authentication based on the specifications defined in the J2EE authentication properties. Once authenticated, the agent submits the job to the Google Cloud Batch Server as a POST request. The Google Batch Server identifies and executes the matching job. The job execution returns a JSON response which contains the execution details. Both the Google Cloud Batch Server and System Agent then monitor the job until it reaches its final state. Once the final state is obtained from batch, the job status in AutoSys is updated accordingly as either canceled, succeeded, or failed. Let's look at how to deploy the integration. First, ensure the Application Services plugin is installed as a prerequisite. The Application Services plugin and POJO extension have the CFG extension. In older agent versions, you might encounter a PAK file instead. Next, download the plugin extension package from the marketplace. This package contains all the necessary elements. Unzip the package and extract the content into a temporary folder. Navigate to System Agent Install Directory. Next, we must stop the system agent with the cyb agent-s command. Install the plugin extension with the command plugin installer path to CFG file. Now, restart the system agent with the cyb agent-a command. Remember, this integration uses Google Cloud Batch Public REST API. We will run a Google Cloud Batch POJO job in AutoSys. First, let's establish communication with the Google Cloud Batch server. After establishing communication, we can execute and supervise the job. Let's dive into the world of applications and job execution within the Google Cloud Batch environment. Let's start the demo. Let's log in to the Google Cloud Batch console. Here you see Google Cloud Console displaying an overview of the jobs we have already created. For this demo, we are using the DOD01 AutoSys project. All jobs triggered through AutoSys appear in the console under this project ID, regardless of whether they succeed or fail. Next, let's proceed to log in to AutoSys. Click the Quick View tab to view the job definition. Select the Create Batch job to open the job definition. The job employs service account token authentication with a proxy for the demo. When the job is open, click the Quick Edit button to view the required parameters. The first step in executing a job is to select the machine on which the job is to be executed. The first parameter is the class name Google Cloud Batch, and the second is the method name Create Job. Now let's look at the gateway parameters. Understanding these gateway parameters is a crucial step in the process. The endpoint parameter indicates where the Google Cloud Batch service resides. The service account token parameter authenticates Google Cloud Batch services using either a file or a concise JSON of the file contents. The project ID parameter identifies your Google Cloud Batch project by its name or number. The region parameter indicates the geographical region where Google Cloud Batch jobs will be executed. The payload parameter specifies any additional JSON data that should be included with the request. If there is no additional data, this parameter can be left blank. Then we have proxy parameters. The proxy hostname specifies the hostname or IP address of the proxy server to which the connection is established. The proxy port indicates the port number the proxy server uses for communication. The proxy username is required for authentication with the proxy server. The proxy password is the password associated with the username. The max retry parameter is crucial as it determines the maximum number of attempts the job status will be fetched from the Google Cloud Batch server for monitoring purposes. The sleep interval parameter specifies the duration of time the system agent should wait before querying the Google Cloud Batch API again to obtain the job status. In the event of a brief downtime experienced by the Google Cloud Batch service, the failure interval parameter comes into play. This parameter specifies the amount of time in seconds before failing the job due to API failure. Lastly, the log level parameter specifies the level of logging information that should be included in the log file. Once you have specified all the J2EE and other parameters, click Commit and close it. That completes the job definition. Let's now start the job. Once all the parameters are defined, select Start the job and click Go. To confirm the job's execution, click Yes when prompted. The current run number for the job is 9265. Upon refreshing, a new execution is triggered, increasing the run number from 9265 to 9266. A status of success indicates that the last execution was completed successfully. To access the spool files, simply scroll down on the user interface until you locate the spool files section. From there, select the desired file and click on the Go button. You will then be prompted to specify the number of lines you wish to display. Reports for all statuses are accessible for further investigation or utilization. As we examine the successful job, we can see that all parameters passed by the user, such as job details and authentication parameters, are displayed. Make a note of the job name ending with 7628. We will use this job name for verification in the Google Cloud Batch instance. Now, let's look at the job status in the Google Cloud Batch instance. As you can see, this was the job we created, and it is completed. That wraps up the demo on how AutoSys can integrate with Google Cloud Batch to execute and monitor jobs. Thank you for watching this video.